Coming up on Property Brothers.
You can pirouette.
I can do an entire spin.
I'll help them realize a fixer-upper could be their perfect home. And I'll transform it into their dream home.
I'm ready to bring a truckload of dynamite over here.
Whoa. Welcome to your new home.
Oh my God.
Carly and Drum have run into that age-old problem. They're ready to expand their family, but their small condo in Connecticut is bursting at the seams. And that's just with one baby.
But we all know babies need room to roam. That's exactly why I brought you outside. What?
My name is Carly.
My name is Drum, and this is Jet.
I'm a writer.
I'm an attorney.
I bought this condo 10 years ago when I was not married. So Drummond moved into my condo in Carlyville.
We live right next door to a hospital with helicopters flying in and ambulances going by, tons of traffic. There's no way we could go out there and play with Jet. It's just not a safe environment for him.
This is a very multi-purpose room. This would be our family room, our living room.
/ Jet's playroom right now.
/ mom's office.
/ mom's office / home theater.
/ mom's home gym. It's not easy.
I don't have a closet right now. I live in the hallway with an armoire. You know, I take a shower and then I walk into the hallway where my closet is, and I'm usually in a towel, and people are usually walking back and forth while I'm trying to change.
Who's gonna help me clean this place up? I am a self-admitted OCD clean freak.
Yeah, there's lots of lists, there's calendars.
And systems.
So this is our basement storage area. This is where I have been forced to put all of the things that I brought when I moved into Carly's condo. I would just like a place to be able to put my stuff.
Hi.
Amanda.
You look lovely.
So we're having Sunday dinner. The in-laws are here. People pop in, pop out at all hours of the day and night. Inevitably, everybody ends up in the kitchen. We're tripping over each other.
My dream kitchen, I would be able to see everybody from where I am, sort of the nucleus of the house.
But we also need a bigger dining room table.
But a dining room table that I'm not far from that I can see.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having more people over. We just need room, place to put them. So the things that we're looking for in a new house are move-in ready, safe neighborhood. So we need some extra bedrooms. We're trying to grow our family here.
Did you say kitchen?
I didn't talk about kitchen.
That should have been number one.
The idea is to live outside of the city, but close enough to the city where you can easily access everything that's going on. As long as I have, some place to call my own, a couple of acres, something for Jet to run around on without getting hit by an ambulance, that'd be nice.
I don't want to be so far away that nobody comes to visit me.
So our budget is $685,000.
I guess our priority once we find this house would be to expand our family, which is why we cannot be doing renovations.
Jet, you want a brother or a sister? What do you think? Yeah?
I guarantee you, if you show Carly a home they can't afford, you will definitely be in trouble. That is true, but they need a reality check, and they need it fast. I cannot wait to see how this goes down.
This house is beautiful, and with all the snow, it's perfect for snowball fights.
Oh, don't you dare. I will throw you in the snowbank.
Well, snow inside. I love the outside.
I love all this property.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Look at the ceiling height in here.
And look at this for your living room.
I like how you step down into here.
Yeah, this is a sunken living room. You have your wood-burning fireplace as well, which I know is important to you.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I love the wilderness that you can see right out through the multiple windows here. How many acres, by the way?
2 acres.
2 acres.
A lot of space.
And it's just the right amount of Mother Nature, but I can still see civilization.
See, I know you'd like that. And we are close to town, so it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere. You have your neighbors, they're close by, but they're not too close by. Check out your dining room.
Oh, wow. I love the big bay window. I like the way it curves. I love the chandelier. I wouldn't change this room at all.
So you're feeling the love.
I'm oozing with love over this room.
Not only do you have a huge dining room, look at this kitchen.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
This is spectacular. It's Command Central. I can see everything.
Make it so. This is where you launch your spaceship.
I love the
my gosh,
appliances.
I'm cooking. I can't get over the 6-burner stove.
It's awesome.
In the island. And I like that I can pivot in here
This is the
without hitting you.
You can do more than
I can
this.
actually spin.
You can let's see a full spin.
I can do an entire spin without hitting it, without even hitting Jonathan.
If you love to entertain, this is the perfect space for you guys.
Yeah, I really love the fact that there's open sight lines all the way from that side of the house through the other side of the house.
What I love about this kitchen is it's the heart of the house. It's right in the middle. It's where all the action is.
There's so much more to love, but you do have 4 bedrooms in this house, and they're all spacious, so even for future kids, you have lots of space to grow.
Okay.
The master suite is impressive. This is pretty big, isn't it?
It's spectacular.
It's bigger than our entire house right now.
If you guys think the master bedroom is huge, there's a dance floor in this bathroom.
I have never seen a bathroom this big.
Should hang a disco ball from the ceiling.
That tub is slick.
Oh my gosh, look at the window.
It's not just a bathroom, it's also a functioning spa with a tanning bed.
Perfect.
Yeah, you really knocked it out of the park.
This is
house.
perfect.
So let's head downstairs and go over the numbers.
Okay.
You are going to crush them. Well, hey, I'm not here to break their hearts. I'm here to be realistic. What would you say, though, is your favorite feature in this bathroom?
The space to air dry.
What? Are you picturing yourselves living in the house yet?
I don't know. It looks
A little too good to be true.
too good to be true is probably a good way to put it, yeah.
Well, to get all those things on your wish list, unfortunately, this house costs $1,139,000.
That's horrible.
Oh,
How does that feel?
that hurt.
There are a lot of great properties out there. I think you'll be impressed how inexpensive some of these homes are just because they need some work.
Renovations scare me.
They scare me too. I've never done anything close to renovating a house before. I have no idea what is involved. I'd be willing to look at other properties. I just really like the amount of land that this house has. So can we focus in on some houses with some land?
Yeah. I mean, if we go further out as well, I can find you even more bang for your buck.
Not too far out. Keep me close to town.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, are you sweating? Because I don't know if you'll find them the right house.
I'm not nervous about the house. I think it's just this suave suit I'm wearing. It's making me hot.
Right.
Careful, watch your step. I promise you, it looks a lot more beautiful out here when there's no snow. Hurry up.
I'm cold.
We are definitely in the country.
There you go. Don't be scared.
Oh my goodness.
My first impression, it's dark, it's stifling, like I've been buried alive.
What do you think? You look scared.
I personally don't think I need to go any further. I'm claustrophobic just standing here.
Do not judge a house by its front entrance. This house has a lot more to offer than this. This house has a complex because, you know, you walk in and the front entrance has really low ceilings, and then all of a sudden, bam, you have massive height.
I have no idea what kind of a room this is. What would you even use this for?
We've only just started, but I can already see that this house has a lot of highs and lows. It's a detached home with 2,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's on a whopping 2.4 acres of land. This property should check all the right boxes for Drum, but for Carly, I think it's going to take a lot more to get her on board.
I think we need to focus on the highlight, which is all the glass and that view out to the backyard.
No, I do like the natural light. This window is quite something.
It is quite a view.
Just a view to nothing.
Are you kidding? You have 2.4 acres of land all to yourself.
Nobody is going to come visit me out here.
I kind of like where we are. I mean, we're not out in the middle of nowhere here.
Yes, we are. This is out in the middle of nowhere. What is this?
This house has been sitting abandoned for quite a while, so you have to realize that you're going to get critters. There's going to be mice, and there's going to be squirrels, and all this kind of stuff.
You guys are not selling me on this living out in the middle of nowhere.
It wouldn't take much to transform this dated room into a beautiful dining space that combines some of the great existing features, like the fireplace and windows, with modern finishes. Of course, a large table will be the focal point, just a place for you to welcome all your family and friends when they drop in for dinner. Wouldn't it be amazing to sit at your dining room table and have that view right outside those beautiful big windows?
It really would.
Well, that sounds much better than what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can definitely see that.
This house has 3 bedrooms in total. There's a master bedroom on the main floor, and then 2 bedrooms up top. So that means Carly has her room down here, and then Jet and Drum have their bedrooms upstairs.
Perfect.
We'll take it.
Sold.
Let's head to your main great room at the back. This is your family room. Look at the size.
Wow.
You would not get a family room this size in town.
That's a high ceiling.
It's beautiful. I think that maybe we could update it a little bit more, make it pop better.
I do like this fireplace, and I could definitely see a Jumbotron TV sitting right here.
That's exactly what Carly
It has
wants.
nothing to do with the fireplace. It's about the TV.
Come on through here. This is your sunroom. I'm sure you don't like the tile.
I couldn't like the tile less.
This house is top to bottom gut job, but have a look at this kitchen.
Okay.
Look at this.
Ah,
It's got sheep and a quail and other animals.
I've never seen backsplash like this. This is something you would call custom?
Wow, we really are out in the country.
This is actually located between 4 towns. So even though you're a little further away from the town,
That's true.
you have 4 options instead of just 1.
That is true.
I just, this kitchen's got me really...
I do feel like we're entombed in this kitchen. It's so small right now.
I'm considered short. I can touch this ceiling.
I mean, this ceiling is low in here, but you don't need to have it that low.
Trust me, once this kitchen is transformed, you wouldn't recognize it. For starters, I'll raise the ceiling. I'll take out the wall so you have a great view of the dining room and living room while you cook. It'll be ideal for your command central with great cabinets, marble counters, and a big island. There'll be tons of room in this living room so I can incorporate both of your styles. I'll put in dark wood flooring, paint up those beams, and update the fireplace for a stylish contemporary look.
I like the open concept, and I like the fact that we'll be able to see into the living room.
I think we could have some fantastic dinner parties here if anybody's willing to make the trip.
There is a lot of acreage here. Think about Jet running around on that 2.4 acre
It'd be
lot.
wonderful, and it's not a busy street. I do feel good about that. What's the price?
All right, price is something you're going to like. Your max budget is $685,000. This house was listed at $579,000. They just reduced price to $519,000.
Wow.
That's a pretty good price.
That's pretty spectacular.
That is a really good price.
I mean, this house does still need a lot of work, so I would say we would come in under $500,000. Actually, I would make my target price $490,000, and that should leave Jonathan enough room for a great renovation.
We would need that because the renovation is going to cost about $190,000. It would only take about 7 weeks before you could move in, but it's going to be 7 weeks of all-out chaos.
It's going to take a lot of money to turn this into something special.
No doubt about it.
I'd really like to see some other houses. This feels a little far for me. Maybe something a little closer to civilization would be nice.
Okay, we'll look at some houses in town as well.
Okay, sounds good.
This house has 3 bedrooms plus a den, and look at all this space over here.
It's a huge lot.
It's a cute house. I don't know. I'd like to keep looking.
This house is kind of nice. What do you think of the outside?
I'm not a huge fan of colonials.
Not a very big lot.
Yeah, that's what you're getting closer into the city. This house has 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, and a nice deep lot.
I'm not crazy about the cedar.
Definitely the exterior is something that we would have to redo.
I'm disappointed in the exterior of the house, although the location is sublime.
I know Carly really loves the location of this house, so I'm willing to go a little bit further and at least look inside the house.
It's a little bit narrow.
Not very impressive.
You can see in here a nice sized room at the front, and this could be used for anything. I think personally, we would open this all the way up to the back so you can get all that natural light.
Is there a slant a little bit in this floor I'm seeing towards the window?
Hold on. Just look at it now.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. This house is old. I know Carly wants a home in town, so this house is already making a better impression. It's a detached home with over 2,100 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it's walking distance to all amenities. This home can give Carly everything she wants, and I hope it works for Drummond too. Yeah, no, this is a great room, whatever you want to use it for, but imagine if that wall was gone, the flow right through to the kitchen.
Oh, it gets a little bit brighter in here at least.
Why does everyone have such ugly kitchens?
Not my dream
And
kitchen.
these cabinets, they're awful.
They are awful, and this is confusing to me. Why would anybody do this? This kitchen is awful.
Yeah.
This kitchen is all about function because, hey, you want to do a dinner party? Look at that.
Oh.
Move this thing around.
Honey, my island I wanted so badly.
You don't need undermount lighting because you've got lights that you can move around.
Do an autopsy? It just really missed the mark in so many ways.
This may feel cramped, but I guarantee you once that wall's gone and it's opened up, you won't recognize this kitchen. You'll have a great sight line to the family room so you can watch your little meatball play while still being a part of the party when you're making meatballs for all your friends. Trust me, it'll be the ideal Carly Central with a huge island in the center of the space offering lots of elbow room for cooking and commanding.
It's going to be beautiful. With the wall down, it would be massive. If Jonathan can deliver on that kitchen, I'm going to throw some legendary dinner parties.
Come on through here. Look at all this natural light.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love this room.
I love these skylights.
You have this big dining space and all the natural light, and look at that. You're looking down
Wow.
into town.
Look
is
at that view.
quite a view.
I feel like I'm queen of the hill.
You are up here.
And look at all the people. We're not in the middle of nowhere.
It's only a quarter acre, but for this area, this is actually one of the bigger lots.
I was looking for an acre or more. I thought I told Drew that, but
I mean, you need to consider, Drum, that when you're the king of this whole kingdom, this is all your land out here. So consider it. It's maybe 100 acres out here that you see.
With a view like this, you're going to have your friends and family over all the time just so you can entertain. I'll take out the old sliding doors and install beautiful floor-to-ceiling energy-efficient windows. I'll put in new flooring throughout, and of course, you'll have a big dining table so you can host those massive Sunday dinners. They'll be elegant and easy to entertain in.
I love it. I love the idea, and I love this space. We could put a huge dining room table in here.
And then this nice big living room.
Yeah, let's take a look. Nice height in the ceilings.
Comes with this lovely couch.
Oh,
Your max budget's $685,000. Well, this house was listed for $559,000.
Wow.
Was listed for 4 months at that price, and they've just done a reduction, and now it's priced to sell at $499,000.
are you kidding me?
it's a lot less on our budget.
That leaves Jonathan a lot of money for renovations.
Enough money to do what you said.
It would.
I would need $170,000 to do the renovation in 7 weeks. So you'd actually have some money left over.
Oh.
And if you really, really want to go over the top, I could petition the town to change the name of this place to Carlyville.
All right, thanks.
But if it was up to you, what would you choose? Which house?
I've always wanted to be the lord of my own town.
Well, too bad it's not up to you.
Why do you even ask if you don't want my opinion?
Howdy, howdy. How you doing?
Hey, Drew, how are
You
you?
look scared to see me.
I am scared.
This is my favorite part of the whole process. Locking down a house for you guys.
Well, we're pretty nervous right now, we got to admit.
I don't blame you. I mean, both these houses need a ton of work. They look pretty nasty right now.
Yes, they do.
We have the secluded chalet and we have the central cedar.
Right.
The secluded chalet, they just did a price reduction. They're now at $519,000. My target price would be lower though. Still needs a ton of work. $490,000. I mean, personally, I do think that it's worth $500,000, maybe even a little bit more. It's a great house, great location, big lot.
Huge
But
lot.
because it needs so much work, I think I can push the price down a bit more. The other thing to keep in mind, though, with that house, you have those beautiful high ceilings in the dining area, the living room.
And the secluded chalet was more historic. It had the 2 fireplaces.
The kitchen looked terrible right now because it has a short ceiling and it's so dark, but Jonathan would open that up. With all the walls gone, you would have lots of natural light. It would be beautiful.
I did love that floor plan. That kitchen, that's my dream kitchen.
Yeah, and it's 3 bedrooms.
Hey, that sounds perfect to me. Can you imagine Jet running around on 2.5 acres of property?
I know. The property was stunning.
You look out your window and you'd see me running around on that 2.4 acres. It's awesome. Well, the other house, though, Central Cedar House, now that house is listed at $499,000. That's a good price. It's going to sell
That's
fast.
market value?
Yeah, I would say let's make our target $500,000. It's right in town where you want it to be, 4 bedrooms. So it's giving you even more room for your growing family. Jonathan's design for the kitchen is stunning. It's going to give you this beautiful kitchen overlooking the living room. You're going to have a massive dining area. Remember how nice and light that was at the back?
You know, I am partial for the Central Cedar. I love that location.
Hey, I'm going to do what you want to do, but if it was up to me, I think I would probably go secluded chalet.
This is...
What do you think?
Want more Property Brothers? Check out our videos online and before and after photos of our favorite renovations. Access behind-the-scenes pictures and additional video clips, including outtakes and bloopers, online now at hgtv.com/propertybrothers.
We are going to go with the secluded chalet. The property was beautiful. We loved the 2 fireplaces and that light, and I get my kitchen.
The kitchen's going to be fantastic.
I want to get that house for $490,000 if I can. So are you okay if I go in at that price point?
Yes.
Okay.
$490.
I'll get the place as quick as I can. Thanks.
Yeah, the timeline is the key here.
Yeah. No, I mean, they love the property. The thing is, their budget is just really tight. The seller rejected Carly and Drum's initial offer of $490,000, but they did counter back at $500,000. So that's good news. I mean, they're really serious about unloading this property.
Final offer, $495. That's it.
We're going back to the seller with our top price, $495,000, but we have a little bonus, a picture and message from Jet.
Say, give us our dream house.
Hopefully that'll tip the scales in our favor. Nobody can resist the meatball. All right, thanks a lot.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Drew.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good to see you. Hello. A carrot cupcake? That's like my favorite. I hope you're going to share with me. You'll be happy to be able to accept your price. $495,000. Congrats.
Amazing.
Jet, congratulations. Fist bump. Fist bump. There it is. I have to say, it's Jet who actually won this house over for you guys.
Really?
They loved his photo, and they want to see a young couple raising their family in the house.
Oh,
That's great.
Wonderful.
That's
We're
great.
so excited. Thank you so much.
The offer waiting game is finally over, and Carly and Drum can put that ticking clock to snooze and celebrate the great deal they got on this house. They paid $495,000 for their new house, and they now have the space they need for expanding their family. Choosing a home with a property has Drum really excited. Carly, however, still needs to be won over with the design. Not to mention the pressure she'll be putting on Jonathan to get the job done in only 7 weeks.
Drum loves the quiet location, and Carly's not so sure, but the one thing they do agree on is the fact that they're nervous about a renovation. And in this case, I don't blame them. Even with everything we know from the inspection, a structure this old has the potential for underlying issues. I know Carly has high expectations for the design, and the schedule is already really tight. So the pressure's on me to make sure that everything goes smoothly.
I'm ready. I even got our schedule all set up so we keep to a very tight timeline here.
What? I have the schedule done up. What's your schedule?
Well, it's just to keep everything going in a timely manner.
What is date night? Is that for him or for me?
Depends on how good of a job you do. Calendars, I love my calendars, my color-coded calendars.
I have the master schedule, and that's what's going to keep us moving forward, but we have to be able to adjust because things like this, for example, the ceiling, I don't know why they dropped this down. The only way to figure out what the heck is going on is to bust a hole.
I'll do it.
All right, hold on one sec. It's kind of weird. We have joists here. There's paneling there, but that doesn't go all the way up. It only goes to about here. The first thing I see when I punch a hole in the ceiling is that there's another surface right above that. It almost looks like panel board or wood cladding or something like that. So I don't know why they built this down, and the only way I'm going to be able to figure it out is just literally strip everything away. So just bust us another bigger hole. We'll pull the whole thing down.
I love it. I love demo.
2, 3. There you go.
Goodbye, tile.
Yes, sir. You having some frustrations with the paint? Where's that all coming from?
I'm working it out right now.
I said not guilty! Not guilty! When you're working with these old houses, it's hard to predict what's going on structurally because there are generations of additions and shoddy work. And this place happens to have ceilings that end at all different heights. That's not a good scene. That's not good at all. That's literally the second floor right there. That means we can't move this up unless we basically rebuild the entire second story.
We just found out that the ceiling of our kitchen is also the subfloor of the bedroom upstairs.
For the most important room in the house, the kitchen, this is as bad as it gets. This is terrible news. That's the subfloor for the bedroom upstairs, so raising the ceiling is going to be a problem. What if we were to move the kitchen completely and maybe put the kitchen over there, something like that? But then what are you going to have?
We'd still have a room with a really low ceiling.
Exactly. This isn't going to make for much of a dining room.
Yeah. Our budget is limited. Hopefully Jonathan can figure something out that's not going to cost a ton of money.
While my crew's taking this place down to the studs, I have some serious thinking to do about how to deal with the low ceiling in the kitchen. Whatever the solution is, it's not going to be cheap. I definitely want to live up to Carly's expectations for the design and keep to her schedule. Taking out the living room dining room wall is going to make for a great open concept space. I hope you'll be excited to see how open it's starting to feel.
Wow.
Are we in the same house?
Yeah, it really doesn't look anything like it used to. This is unbelievable. There's so much more space in here now.
Obviously, the elephant in the room, the ceiling is still really, really low. I know you've been stewing on this for a few days.
Yeah, we've had some sleepless nights.
So one option is we raise the ceiling height up so that it matches what we have in here, but that means that the one bedroom is going to become unusable and we'll only have about 5 feet of space, so it would really become a storage room. Legally, for it to be a bedroom, we have to have at least 7 feet. You can actually see kind of what we're playing with here. If you wanted to go all the way to 10 feet, that's where your ceiling would come out.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's how high your ceilings would be throughout the entire kitchen. So this would literally be open from the kitchen all the way into here at that height and then clean up.
Should not be showing me this.
So what would the space upstairs be if we went with the 10-foot ceilings?
You'd literally only have a couple feet.
It'd be a crawl space. Oh, I would love 10-foot ceilings. That would have actually been sort of a happy mistake finding out about that, except that I need that bedroom.
The last option is the most expensive option. We could raise the ceiling another foot to give you an 8-foot high kitchen. We would then go up into the attic, and we actually raise the collar ties of the attic the same amount, which means we maintain that bare minimum of 7 feet. It will be a legal bedroom, and it will still be quite open to this area here. The cost alone, just to do that, would be around $8,000 more than what we originally talked about.
Yikes.
It just sounds really involved. I mean, this is where I start wondering whether we should have found a different house.
I haven't told you the other issue.
What's that?
The roof is shot.
Is it really?
The roof is completely shot. I know during your inspection they said that the roof is old.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that all the snow is melting off,
Yeah.
this over here by the bay window was pouring in, absolutely pouring in. So my guys had to get up there and knock all the snow off. And you also see at the back, there's a lot of moisture that was coming down around the windows. You can still actually see it
Oh
dripping
my gosh,
down.
I can see the drip marks. Oh, yeah.
So a brand new roof on this house is like $6,000 to $8,000.
Wow.
My kitchen just fluttering away.
Harley and Drum have some tough decisions to make, and they'll need to make them ASAP. Can I assume you guys have been doing a lot of thinking?
Soul searching.
It's tough. It's a tough decision.
I have a little more news that may influence that.
Good news?
Not good news.
More bad news.
What's your head see up above in there? That's the main beam supporting the whole house. And it is rotten right through. You can literally see right through
I
it.
can't take it anymore.
Well, I think there was a slow leak there for decades, and it slowly has worn away. And that's not it. They must have done some excavating here and removed something because they dug out here the support. This is the support cinder blocks for that post as well. That slips out. The whole house sags.
I mean, this looks like a house of cards right here. It looked like a rock with a piece of cement with a little bit of dirt and another piece of rock and then a house on top of it.
To be honest with you, I don't even know how this house is standing up right now.
So I had the engineer look at all of this as well and tell us what we needed to do.
Uh-huh.
And this, because this is the main support in the house, $4,800.
I'm ready to bring a truckload of dynamite over here, to be honest with you. This is getting ridiculous.
I think they've had it. I think they are absolutely done. I don't know where we're going to come up with the money to fix this problem. They don't want to give anything up, and I don't blame them because everywhere we turn in this house, we have some problem that's going to affect the final design. So I guess we need to start making some decisions. What do you want to do to the kitchen ceiling?
We've decided to go with the 8-foot ceilings.
And
We have to keep the bedroom.
and raise the attic space. So
Yeah, we can't lose the bedroom. We need to raise this another foot.
Lou, you had said that you wanted to do French doors out here to the patio that's underneath the snow right now. Well, we need to find some savings somewhere, so what about losing the French doors? I could repair that, salvage the windows, and then just keep it as a bay.
I loathe this window. It is supposed to be gone. There's supposed to be French doors.
You really do not like
I
that
know.
window.
If the window's gone, can we get a French door?
If the window's gone, we can get a French door.
All right.
Whoa. Okay, then I guess we are not keeping the
French
window.
doors it is! I should smash windows every day. That was fabulous. I do not regret it. I would do it again tomorrow.
This now means we have to find somewhere else that we can save some
Okay, well,
money.
let's put it somewhere else.
You know, that's my wife. I found her kind of disturbing, but kind of hot at the same time.
To be honest, I'm kind of worried that I may be the next thing she breaks if I bring any more bad news. Hopefully, I'll get through this renovation intact. We're doing the job right, making this house structurally sound from the bottom up. We're way over budget. But now we're at a point where we've got a great foundation and we can build upon that. To give Carly and Drum 8-foot ceilings in the kitchen and a legal bedroom upstairs, we're going to have to gut the center of the house. We're taking out those old bookcases, demolishing the bedroom floor, and starting from scratch. Carly and Drum have agreed to add $10,000 to their budget, but that still leaves me trying to find some major savings. Our timelines were really tight to begin with, but with all this added work, I'm worried we won't be able to keep up with Carly's color-coded schedule. Carly is getting the French doors she wants, so I'm hoping with all the changes happening in the house, it'll make her feel calmer. New subfloor, all the framing is done, the beams are in, which are opening everything up, and the best part is, they haven't seen it yet.
Wow. Hard at work.
Come on in, yeah.
How's it going?
We have guests.
Oh,
Hi.
I just in case you were falling behind schedule, I brought some backup. Brought my sister for moral support and my little meatball Jet.
Come on into the kitchen, take a look.
Now we're talking. This is fantastic.
We're actually having some progress.
I brought my binder in case you needed to go over any timeline.
What is in the binder? I want to see what's in the binder. Do you throw anything out?
No.
Holy smokes.
Only drum and stuff.
Well, good to know. I will definitely stay on task. And this is your island right here. And it's actually built in to accommodate the stools on the back side.
Oh, I love it. My kitchen, I can see there's little lines on the floor. I can actually see where I'm going to be standing. Oh, and look, French doors.
I was waiting for you to say something about it.
Wow, my French doors. It's such a shame about the hammer going through the window.
Oh, it's
But I
nice.
think it turned out for the best.
It's such an accident.
She really has a way of getting what she wants, doesn't she?
Oh, and actually, Jet, I have something for you. You gonna help me do some work here? I'm gonna give this to
You want to show him how to use your tools? See? Can you tell he's my son?
Yeah, we've learned, don't hit the glass with a hammer. What is with this family and hitting windows with hammers? Despite all the structural setbacks, I'm on schedule. Carly's schedule. Good thing, because Carly is on a roll.
Today is packing day. If you want to look at the calendar, we can reference that. I have everything down to a system. So today is kitchen. So that is our job. Our mission is to finish packing up the kitchen. You have to wrap one at a time. Make sure you poke it in there, in between the little spaces.
For my next trick, I've got to save some money on the finishes without sacrificing design. This is actually your first chance seeing everything, isn't it?
Wow, this place looks night and day from the last time I was here.
Look at the ceiling.
Oh, the ceiling. Wow.
We did a mica-infused plaster on the surface, actually catches the natural light, so during the day, you've got all the light coming in, it almost sparkles a little bit.
Mica-infused plaster. Just sounds nice.
Let's talk about the fireplace.
Let's talk fireplace.
We figured it would be much safer with Jet if you had gas, and once it's built in, it's going to look beautiful. This is a safety guard so that just in case he walks over, you're good. As far as the actual fireplace, so you would have this as the actual material here, and then you would have the mantle on the side.
Okay, now you're talking, because I did want, my vision was to have something a little bit more rustic.
This will not feel too modern, and once everything is styled, it's all going to come together. So you have that for your floors, and it is going to be gorgeous. And this is a beautiful thick board.
I like it because it's distressed looking. It's different. It's a little different than this. It's contrast. I like the contrast.
Now, this is what we were going to do. This is our perimeter cabinets all over there, and then this is what we do on the island.
Yes.
I absolutely love.
Okay, because I wasn't going to let you change that.
No, that's not changing.
Okay.
You wanted to do marble counters throughout the kitchen, and you wanted that to flow into a marble backsplash going all the way up. Pricey. I can get us a deal on a gorgeous quartz countertop. And this would contrast the white cabinets nicely. And then on the island, we would do a white quartz. I can get us a really good deal on this quartz.
Listen, I don't want to have a French door moment right now, but I think we can find a solution. I've got a guy. No, I'm not kidding. I think I have somebody that might be able to help us out.
For what cost?
Trust me, we'll get that marble.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Carly. This is my guy. Hi. Nice to see you.
This is not a guy. I'm trying to convince Carly that we can look at other materials other than marble. And so I think I'm going to trick her. That's what I'm going to do. At first look, without really delving in, do you prefer the real marble or do you prefer the look of the quartz?
See, that's tough because I know this is a real marble. And I'm also, this just keeps, these two. Honestly, right off the bat, I like this one.
Everything on the table is quartz.
Quartz.
This is all quartz. There's no real marble here. That is the point I'm trying to prove to you. You can't tell the difference. This is all quartz.
Oh, wow. I did not see that coming. He got me. I love
This is real marble. So you'll see that this has a sort of a cleaner white in the background and then the gray accents all throughout it. If you absolutely want to have some real marble in your kitchen, I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
What if we were to do the island in a real marble and then accent that with the gray quartz all around the perimeter?
I'm sold. This is it.
And I can definitely get you a really good deal on these slabs as well.
My guy. Thank you, Liza.
You're welcome.
So I got a little bit of quartz, I got a little bit of marble, and we cut down on the price tag. So all in all, it was a very good day.
I am relieved. With the changes to the counters and some minor adjustments to the kitchen cabinet design, we're getting the budget back down. But I'm looking over Carly's schedule, and she's asking me to do a lot in a very short period of time, and there's so much detail still to deal with in the kitchen. Even my plumber is under pressure. I honestly don't know how I'm going to do it. Whew, Jet is going to love this. Yeah, well, it's Carly I'm worried about. She's the one that gave me this list, but I think I successfully got everything done. You can relax. It looks great, and they're pulling up. I can tell you one thing. I am not going to miss her list. Me neither.
Are you kidding me?
What do you think? What do you think?
Wow.
I cannot believe this is our dining room.
Wow.
I knew I was going to cry. I love this room.
This is fantastic. Wow.
I'm stunned. Oh, look at I love the paint. There's color. Like I'm already
You still have goosebumps.
I do. I have
Yeah.
goosebumps.
That's a good thing.
It is a wonderful thing. I'm blown away.
Do you guys remember how, when we first looked at the place, you were a little scared? You loved the history, but it looked so worn down. But we kept the culture, we kept that history, and made it something that you guys can actually live in.
Yeah, when Drew first showed us this house, I thought you should have just knocked the whole house down, to be honest with you. You know, I thought we needed a wrecking ball.
And it's a dining room. It's a beautiful dining room. Look at my table. Oh my gosh.
It's kind of getting real now.
This is not like our kitchen. This is spectacular.
There was many nights during this renovation where I would wake up at 3, 4 in the morning and Carly was wide awake and you could see the schedules rolling through her mind.
And hoping that this was going to turn out the way I thought in my mind and that we didn't waste all of our money.
Oh, believe me, Carly's schedules had me waking up in the middle of the night, too. Seriously, though, designing with the original windows and fireplace in mind inspired me. But I think what's going to inspire Carly is the view to her kitchen.
Oh my gosh, I can see my kitchen.
Well, if you want to cook, get in your kitchen.
Oh, forget this. Yes! Ah, this is exactly what I wanted. Yes!
She goes right to
past the kitchen.
right to the French doors.
Oh my gosh! Joey, this is what I've been talking about.
Are you crying?
I am crying. It's my dream kitchen. Oh, look at the marble.
You love making meatballs, and sometimes your hands are dirty and you don't want to contaminate the fixture. All you have to do is just wave your hand over it, or wave your hand down here. It'll turn it on and off. Try it.
Ah, come on.
What is this alien technology?
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to do it like a ninja.
No, this is exactly how I would do it.
Back away from the faucet. Back away.
This is unbelievable. Look at this room.
Look at this oven. Stove. Unbelievable. You can turn around right from the sink to the stove, just like you wanted.
Look.
Oh yeah, looking out over there. Absolutely. It's the centerpiece of the new design. You can see every area of the house from the kitchen, which is exactly what we want. If you're entertaining in the dining room.
And I can see you. Hey guys, this is my command central. We talked about this,
Yeah.
right? This is it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to ignore her orders from here. She can see me from wherever I might be.
There's no hiding, John. There is no hiding here.
Do you remember how low the ceiling was?
You guys couldn't even fit in here if I recall correctly. This place looks so much bigger, so much brighter, so much airier.
It's perfect.
You wanted to have marble absolutely everywhere.
Yes.
And I said, why don't we contrast that with the quartz here and on the backside over there? I think this is the perfect blend.
Honestly, if I could have it everywhere, I would still go with this decision. Yes, I'm saying it again. You're right.
I'm glad you came around to seeing it my way. And we did manage to save a bit of money without sacrificing design features that really matter to you, like the French doors.
It totally makes sense having the French doors there.
Yeah, it does. I wasn't so sure, but
What,
now that I
John?
see
You need
it.
another beer?
See, it was all for drum in the end.
It's all for my boys, always.
You know what? And I think for them, it's all about you. So
Yes.
you guys are going to be...
Yay, we did it.
There's one area of this home that I know Jet's going to love. This is all for your little guy.
Oh, he's gonna love this space with the light and the drum and look.
This is like night and day.
Jet deserves that room. This is more than I could have ever imagined. And to see all of our things that have been packed in boxes, I'm seeing little hints of our wedding gifts that I've never actually been able to enjoy, and they're out.
Actually, there was none of my stuff before, so I can already see some of my stuff out and about, and I love it.
It's our style.
Yeah.
It's really nice to be in a space that's ours.
How could you not entertain when you have a space like this?
Ah, look at this. It's your palace.
Check out that mantle. That is custom made just for you guys. In fact, the entire surround is custom made.
I'm not the easiest person to please, and this is pleased. This is pleased.
I know you really wanted separation between Jet's toys and the rest of the house. So now you've got lots of flexibility when it comes to raising your family and entertaining your friends.
I want you guys to be happy in this house for years to come. It's really a great home for you guys to raise your family in.
You guys really nailed it. I can't say enough how happy I am and very appreciative of your work.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sticking to Carly's colorful schedule ensured that we finished this renovation in the nick of time. From the beginning, this journey for Carly and Drum was anything but easy. Carly loves to be where the action is, and Drum just wants some peace and quiet in the country. In the end, they found the best of both worlds, an awesome woodsy retreat with amazing space for entertaining. No doubt family and friends will be popping in regularly to enjoy their new home.
As if your organizational obsessions weren't enough, I had to deal with Carly beating me down with the schedule, but in the end it worked. It got done and it looks great. You have to look at it this way. I conditioned you to be able to handle our obsession with scheduling, so in reality, you have to thank me. How is it you always twist it to be all about you?
Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's a good looking. What is this?
Check us out on Twitter at Mr. Drew Scott, at Mr. Silver Scott, and hashtag Property Brothers.
Well, this doesn't look like the same house.